Hey, Real Nerds listeners, your favorite host Ryan here to remind you that social media is great. How great is it? There's many ways you can find the Real Nerds on social media. You can download us on iTunes. You can listen to us streaming on Stitcher Radio. You can call us 720-6nerds5. Aw man, our website is so cool. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com. You want to leave some fan mail? Oh, that's so easy, realnerds@gmail.com. Twitter, we got it, @real_nerds. You can even like us on Facebook. Thank you so much, and hey, enjoy the show. Welcome to Real Nerds at Denver Comic-Con 2015. We hope you enjoy the following interview.
Matty, are we going?
Are we hot?
We are hot.
Ooh.
Well, you're hot. I'm not.
You're hot.
If you remember that website, Hot or Not?
Is that the one that Zuckerberg made up first?
Maybe. I don't know who made it, but someone showed it to me. And it's like they just put like the photo and use 1 to 10 rate. Does this person look hot or not? You say hot or not.
I would like to know what the world would think about my hotness.
You should upload yourself to it.
I will. I'll write this down.
If it's even still around.
Hot or not. I think that's just Facebook. I think that's Tinder now. Because now it's got like a reward system based on it.
Yeah. I never used Tinder, so I'll assume.
No, you just pick them up straight at the bars?
I don't pick up anything.
Right
Matty,
away?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Let me wingman you at this Comic-Con, dude.
I spend my weekends at cons.
There was speed dating downstairs. You couldn't find the perfect podcast girlfriend.
That's so awkward. And plus it's $30, so I don't know.
It's $30?
Yeah.
To like talk to a stinky lady?
Well, a bunch of them.
Damn.
I mean, you go through, you don't just do one, you get to sit through like a whole round table of...
Oh, shit.
For what I know, I don't know, I've never done it, but...
It's pretty fun?
I assume it's not. Like rejection in any form is not fun, right?
I think it's good for you to be rejected.
Yeah?
I think there's like a good thing in taking rejection.
I like criticism, but I don't know full-on rejection.
No, because then you have to... That rejection means like you got to come to the terms with, okay, maybe I can't get everything. Then that's a good thing. Because if I could get everything, I'd be a horrible person.
True.
And then like that's kind of like a reality. Like, check yourself before you wreck yourself. I don't get everything.
I never have that problem. I know, I'm firmly aware that I cannot have everything, so...
What if I don't want to do this podcast anymore? Is that a good rejection? What if I go, fuck this? Put my stuff down.
I'm going to start to cry.
Okay, I won't. That was a joke.
No, I'm fine.
So I did uncover some stuff at this Comic-Con.
Day 3, the final day, Matty's report. What'd you find out?
Okay, there's some stuff going on here.
Yeah?
The steampunk people.
Okay, talk about it.
They are sponsored by the oil company. They're big oil. They're big gas. Like, the steampunk people got us into Iraq.
No way.
Because they love that diesel stuff. They like that steam. That's totally against...
Isn't steam carbon, though?
I don't know what steam is, really. No, steampunk. That's still gas, right? Is that what's the difference? I don't know, but they're sponsored by the oil companies.
Well, steam's based on the railroads when they would throw coal into an engine and create carbon dioxide, right?
And then, move it along.
Neither of us are scientists.
No. Obviously not.
All right, let's pretend steampunk is oil and gas. Continue.
But that oil and gas is also steam. They got everything. They're just trying to push out solar power.
Right.
So by buying a ticket to Comic-Con, it's kind of like slapping Elon Musk in the face.
Indeed.
That's what I
don't think he cares,
here.
though. Like, he's so rich that, like, our piddly Comic-Con ticket money probably doesn't even register on his...
Like, on his level?
Yeah.
That's true.
He's like, I don't need that. I'm thinking of a new energy source right now. I'm done with solar. That's what he's saying.
God damn it. Elon Musk. He's such a good guy, though.
Is he?
I think so.
I heard he's one of those, like, he's so focused and, like, professional and, like, driven and motivated about what he does that he doesn't care about people's feelings too much in the moment. But I'm sure he's, like, pleasant when he's, like, promoting himself. But, like, what I read, this is what I've never met him, so who knows. But what I read was, like, he can be, like, you know, if he wants to get something done and you can't do it, he'll just push you off the side and you're done.
Man. That's too bad. I like that kind of mentality, though. I think all the richest people in the world are that way. Don't care about anyone else think.
They have a little tolerance for,
Just the only person they love is their accountant because it helps them get those monies overseas.
Yeah. So you like that mentality. So like as a filmmaker, like if someone can't like shoot something,
if you're in my
like
way,
that,
fuck you. That's my kind of my thing
one
as a
and done?
filmmaker.
Yeah.
R2T2 wants an interview.
Hey R2.
Can we interview R2?
R2, what do you got to say?
Hey R2, how's it going today? Is this hot?
I think it's the droid we're looking for.
This is the droid we've been looking for.
What's that? I wish we had one of those.
We unpacked it and we built this stuff with it.
Yeah, we'd put a sticker on him and like direct him around the con. That'd be great.
Sponsorship. He needs to take up ad space. That would be pretty good.
Yeah. How much for ad space? How much does it put us? RT doesn't do sponsorships.
He doesn't.
I thought about it more than once, but we're a nonprofit, so
Yeah.
we can't really do that.
That's fair. Yeah. R2's a man of the people.
He is.
He's not a profiteer.
I like him.
He's a hero.
Thank you, R2.
Hey, R2.
I think he likes me.
He does. He really wants to talk to you, but he can't fit in the booth.
No. Sorry, R2. Not this interview. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow.
They're switching out the projector module.
They're ripping R2 apart. It's the key to his heart.
So anyway, keep talking about this the scoop you found.
You kind of already
Oh,
put
we're
the
done?
kibosh on it.
Oh, God, that's
I didn't-
why I don't do interviews.
I didn't
Like,
understand-
I ruin everything. I'm like negative Nancy over here.
No, I just didn't understand steam power, maybe. I don't know what steampunk is, so I was going to try to...
Let's invent solar punk.
Dude, everything in solar punk would be great. And
Right?
we had to wear leaves on us. Like, it's opposite of steampunk because they just kill cows and ruin the environment for their leather and their feathers in their hat. They're like shooting
Right.
down eagles.
It's so extravagant. Like
Solar
solar power,
power.
you live off the earth.
I'm going to... Yeah, dude. Solar Warriors. That's the new one. Solar Warriors.
Solar Warriors.
I want to see Mad Max solar... like the Tesla Max.
Actually, that'd be so badass because like they live in a desert, so there's tons of sun.
Oh, it's a smart move. Like the person that did that was like, okay, I don't need this gas. Like, leave me alone. You just keep driving and driving.
Yeah, he doesn't get in any fights. Like no one's after his gas. Like the sun, no one can go touch the sun. So he's like, no one wants to start shit with him.
Just the umbrella people. If they have like someone has one big tarp, they can really fuck his day up.
There's like a clan of like creatures that live in darkness, and he brings solar everywhere. So like they get frustrated that they can't live in
It's
darkness.
like, God damn it, we got to get down to the subway. Do you guys have some movies you're excited for to do this year?
I wasn't until I saw that Star Wars trailer, and now I'm excited about Star Wars again.
You gonna have like a special Real Nerd Star Wars edition?
I think so. We used to like dress up when we go out to the movies, but like Tomorrowland yesterday was like the first time the three of us have seen a movie together in the theater with our uniforms on
In a long
about
time?
a year.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Ever since me, Spencer, and Z-Spin shook the game up.
that's right.
We threw you guys off a little bit. It took a while to recover.
We're like we can't compete with that trio.
That was
Like,
too much.
We should just give up.
We're the fake nerds.
The Unreal Nerds. Yeah, Unreal Nerds. But yeah, Mad Max, like, that's the movie that I saw so far. Like, it's like the best movie of the year for me. Like, nothing else can touch it.
I have people calling me, telling me to go see it. I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it? Oh, man.
Well, I got those free tickets to movies that you have to like wait a week for like them to be qualified.
Right.
So I've been waiting. I think now, as of like this week, I can finally see Mad Max for free.
It's totally worth your money, though.
I know, but
Like
I'm a full-time filmmaker, so I have no money.
Okay, valid. Yeah.
Like no money to spare, just enough to buy soup.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
I understand that, yeah.
Just my soup diet.
I used to buy so many, like, at these cons, I would buy posters and T-shirts like mad, like, as a kid, and, like, just out of high school. But now that I'm a filmmaker, I'm like, well, $20 could have gone towards some equipment.
Yeah, I don't want to, like, I can buy a card with that. Back it up. I did
Yeah.
buy one thing here.
You did?
I'll show you right now.
Yeah?
I got a glitter tat.
Oh, shit. That's the Playboy Bunny right there.
Pink Playboy bunny right in the middle of my chest.
Where'd you get that from? Is there what
There's
booth?
there's a glitter tap booth over there.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
It's a weird-
They look like window decals, but
They kind of are. And then my friend got one in a on his back, like in a tramp stamp. He got a Pokeball in his tramp stamp, and the guy was like real creepy. Like in the summer when girls have the big indent in their back. Like, what do you think your favorite thing, man? He had like a fetish for the back indent. because this kid kind of had a little back indent, but not as deep and crevice as the summer girls apparently.
He's like waiting at the bus stop, and like some girl just kind of bends over. He's like, "Come on, just a little lower."
You just
a
like
little
to see
lower.
people sit down.
There's the indent. Yeah.
Where's a place that he can see a lot of people sit down? Because there's a lot of walking at these things. He doesn't get it as much. What event?
What event?
Or maybe like a rockathon. Like he sponsors glitter tats at rockathons where they sit in rocking chairs all day.
A lot of people sit at like Coors Field, I guess.
Oh yeah, ballparks is where glitter
Ballparks,
tats are hot.
Yeah, music venues, I guess. Red Rocks probably be really good because there's no backs to the seats.
And it's obviously very hot there because there's a lot of people. And then you got that back. I like it. That's a nice back end dent. I'm going to start taking pictures of the back end dents and sending them to you.
Great.
You're going to have an invoice full. I like to prank, send people horrible things in messages.
Yeah?
Just to see. If I know you're going to be somewhere important, I would like to do that just to throw you off your game a little bit. Let you know.
I mean, nothing really shocks me. Like we were talking about horrible things yesterday, and I used to run a website dedicated to writing the worst stuff ever.
That's quite a claim to have.
So give me your best shot.
I will. God damn, what is the worst stuff ever? I was thinking stinky and back indent, just like eating some of my hot soup out of that. Pour that in there.
Great, nice to have this image of like just a pile of noodles on some girl's back indent.
Ooh, yummy. Ramen noodles? Are you picturing ramen noodles?
Ramen noodles.
Because that's how poor you think I am? No, I buy Chunky Campbell's. Think of that in her back indent.
What is it, the angel hair? You get angel hair
I
noodles?
get angel hair pasta.
Yeah.
I make the nice stuff. I'll make it al dente.
There was some movie where like, I guess there are like the sushi models who like lay down and like people eat sushi off their naked bodies. So it's not too far fetched to like turn her over and throw some
Soup in her back. After we do that's how we eat. Is the first we eat off her back indent. We have some egg drop soup out of her back indent. Flip her over, throw the sushi on.
Okay.
That's very degrading. Sorry, fictional lady.
Yeah, we're not misogynists, I swear.
No, what is misogyny these days? All the lines have been blurred. So
I feel like I'm the nice guy, so I feel like I almost can't do anything, like remotely. Like girls want you to show confidence and like, like make a move or like and be kind of like
in charge. They like someone who's in charge
and like make them like say something off color a little bit. Like they like that, but at the same time, like I've been trained like to not do that, and that's like
you don't go up and like, hey girl, let's fuck.
Never.
I have a good idea. I've been thinking about this from afar, and I wanted to let you know that I think we should fuck.
Hey girl, I think I want to eat soup out of your back crack. Really?
Yes, please.
Really? Does that work? That hey, let's fuck?
No, I don't think that's ever worked.
Have you tried it?
No, I'd probably feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm a lot nicer than that in person.
I've actually had girls tell me to do that. I'm like, I can't.
You want to know my best pickup thing? You can learn. I can teach you this. I learned magic tricks like with cards, and like at most parties they play like the King's Cup. And you swoop those cards up. You make her think that you can make a couple cards disappear. You are in the bag. It is that easy.
Out of all the talents I have, magic is the one I've never pursued. So maybe I should try this.
Do you like magic?
I do like magic.
Magic's the best. I call it sex magic because I'm like, hey.
We went and saw Incredible Burt Wonderstone together.
Yeah,
did
I talk about sex magic then?
I don't think you did. Tell us about sex magic.
Oh man, yeah, but it's you're like, I'll make your card come to the top. You got to give me a kiss, and then they're like, oh, I did it again. Okay, let's parlay that. Let's hold on to that. If I make it come to the top again, you give me a little lovin'. Boom, sex magic. You turn something into nothing.
Question: how do you make that card come to the top?
You double lift them. You like make them think that you're holding one card, but really I'm holding two cards. And then
so the deck has two of the same cards.
No, like I have a card deck. Oh, I'm gonna get kicked out of the guild for this, the Magician's Guild.
Are you in the Magician's Guild?
No.
Oh, damn it! When I was in LA, there's the Magic Castle, but you have to know magicians to go inside. So I thought you were in the guild, and I was like, oh.
Shit! Do you think they would hear this ever and get mad? I'll give out one card trick, but it's the easiest one. Okay. You have like a deck of cards, and then I flip them up, and I show you a card from the top, but really I'm holding two cards. Okay. And you're seeing the second card, and I put it down, and I take the top card, the first card, and put that in, and I lift it up, and I show you the top card, which has been the second card, which is when I showed you originally, but I put another card in the deck. Does that make sense?
It does, but it just seems so easy.
Yeah, magic's super easy.
and it looks so difficult.
I know, it's sleight of hand. The trick is like me talking to you a bunch, and you're like, I'm like doing things with my hands up here as I'm like fucking around down below. Yeah,
I feel like when I watch it on TV, like I'm always like focused on the hands. Like I know this is where it's happening, so pay attention. And it's still like
those are just skilled performers that made it onto television.
And that whole like coin around the fingers and like hiding the like ball behind the fingers. I'm like, I can barely hold a pencil.
So tough.
Yeah,
I can't do that. I think I popped my knuckles too much, and I got like fat knuckles.
So you really just have to have the dexterity to hold something behind your finger.
That's pretty much it. You gotta do like those little finger grip massage exercises. Get a couple of those off Amazon. We'll meet up. Your magic training starts today.
5 o'clock. Get your hand stretchers and
start shuffling decks right when you wake up.
Yeah.
Sex magic training starts today.
Right on. And then in 2 months, picking up chicks.
We're gonna go out. Take you downtown late at night. But where the ladies love magic.
All right, if I can make your card come to the top, I get to eat soup out of your back rib.
You've got it. You are good. I think you just passed the master, Grasshopper.
Excellent. High five.
Thank you, Bradley.
So what else is going on today?
Not much. My family's in town.
Yeah?
I was trying to get my sister down here, but it's Memorial Day, so they got to go put flowers at people's graves.
Jeez.
So I just came down by myself.
I thought Memorial Day was about comics.
I know. That's what I was thinking, too.
Actually, obviously, for reals, like Memorial Day is really important because obviously we wouldn't be able to do any of this unless people fought for our freedoms. But at the same time, I'm like, I feel like doing this is honoring them because, you know,
we're expressing our liberties.
Yeah, like we're doing something that they fought for. Like we're enjoying it. So like
totally, I love the troops.
That's what they wanted.
And all the fallen soldiers. God bless you.
Absolutely.
What do you have any military people in your family?
My middle name, I'm actually named after a relative who died in World War II.
Wow.
So
excellent.
My dad did Vietnam. My grandfather did World War II.
Wow. Yeah, both my grandfathers were there too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Navy, one Army.
Oh, Navy. That's the grandfather one. Yeah. So.
What would you pick? Would you be in the Navy?
I
get too seasick. I get too seasick and flight sick. I got to be something like motorcycles or walking.
I'd probably do Army because, like, yeah, Navy, like, drowning is, like, freaks me out.
Is that your biggest fear?
It's not my biggest fear. Asking a girl out is my biggest fear.
But not anymore. Now we get that sex magic going.
No, I'm going to eradicate that fear. No, just in general, like, drowning just seems horrible. And falling out of the sky seems horrible.
Yeah, both of those seem like they suck. So,
yeah.
But Army, you do that too. I have a friend who's an Army Ranger. God bless you, Jordan Topai, Purple Heart Soldier. He would jump out of planes all the time. That was his thing. Yeah. Just parachuting into different places in Afghanistan.
When I went to my friend's wedding in Portland, his bachelor party was jumping out of an airplane.
Oh, God.
Which I did.
You did?
So I got out of the way. But those people that you do tandem with for that,
yeah,
like you're like, so is this your 10th one for you? It's like, no, this is like my 1,000th time.
Yeah, they
jumping.
do it all the time.
Yeah, I'm like, God, I can't imagine like maybe I do it one more time, but like one was like huge for me. But they're like, yeah, it's just
I'd be so scared.
500.
I'm just like I've been so lucky. I feel like that'd be the one moment that I have like a stroke of bad luck in my life.
Right? This is like it only needs to go bad once for it to be like the worst day.
Yeah, I don't push that shit because I've done pretty well. I don't want to jinx it. I'm just going to keep cruising.
I don't want to spit in fate's eye.
No, not at all. So. Is it fun though?
It's a rush. Like if you want to get some adrenaline, like
so you like fall really fast.
I think it's 12,000 feet, and like so.
How long is that? Like a minute of free fall?
Yeah, you roll out of the thing and then the plane, and then for about a minute and a half, like air is just like tunneling through your sinuses and like out your ears.
That's so cool.
So it's like your face is emptying, and then at the 1 minute 30, either you or your tandem guy can pull the chute. And it just jerks your shoulders back, and then basically from then on you're just kind of floating.
The floating part's probably the best part. Huh?
Yeah, we were floating over like these pools, and I was like, "Hey, can we land in the pool?" He's like, "No."
People drown. This is a lot of material.
Yeah, and then we got to the land part, and I guess I probably screwed it up, but we hit hard.
Ouch.
Yeah, but that was fine. I didn't go to the hospital or anything, but it was just like jarring.
Just like hit the ground hard.
Yeah,
you're just too heavy.
Yeah,
they didn't adjust for that.
Yeah, or I was too light, and he was just like,
"Oh, we got it." Boom.
Yeah, totally fell on my ass, but. Yeah, it was a rush. I was like, maybe I could do this one more time, but at least I did it.
Yeah, dude. I really want to try it.
I'll do it.
Let's go do indoor skydiving.
Yeah, I haven't done that. Yeah. You haven't done that?
No,
That seems like a good preparation for it.
just practice my buoyancy.
But the one thing it doesn't have is that fear, like that extra added element of danger.
Yeah.
Like, you'll be safe.
No, what would be cool is just take that grate out and make sure that big spinning fan is there, and then that's a good fear thing.
Yeah.
Like I could either fall down and get chopped up right
Make sure
now.
you stay upright. Yeah. Actually, you know what's even more like psychologically damaging than falling from that
What?
is the ride up.
Oh, I bet. Like
'Cause
I'm about to jump.
Yeah, like especially if you've never done it before, you're just circling and getting higher, and so your mind's just tricking you into thinking like everything could go wrong. Like you have all this time to think about how bad it could
God, that's the worst
be.
buildup
So that's
ever.
really the worst part is going up. Yeah,
Oh, that's the worst thing in every kind of ride. Is
yeah.
that,
True. Yeah, like you go to Elitch's or something. Yeah,
dude, I'm gonna go to Elitch's this summer.
yeah.
I love that Mind Eraser. I sit in the very front.
I can't do too many like rides and stuff. Like some of them, my neck is kind of funky.
Just wear a hard neck brace. Just go.
They'll probably look at me and be like, "Should you be riding on
you
this?"
think yeah, just fresh out of surgery. I want to live life today,
They said I only had an hour to live. I just want to get everything in real quick.
dude. Yeah, that's how you get to the front of the line
Yeah.
too. We have a good grip going.
Honey, let him by. He's
hurt.
obviously, yeah.
He's about ready to die. I want to die on a ride.
I had one goal, and that's to die on Elitch's ride.
Am I the only person that's not talked about comic stuff on these things?
Well, I don't know. Like, you're the only one I've listened to so far. Like us talking. Like, I haven't had a chance to listen to all the interviews.
Is it just them two interviewing and you're just the face of the network?
I am the behind the scenes of the network. I run all the technical stuff. But I guess
Ryan's more the face, isn't he?
Ryan's definitely
He's in the
face.
middle of everything.
Ryan and James, like, they're the personable people. They can make small talk and not feel awkward.
You got that awkward bug?
Oh yeah.
I don't.
You haven't noticed at EFP when I'm just like always by the wall?
No, I just feel like you're just a chill dude.
Oh
I'm
no,
like-
I'm terrified. Not chill, terrified.
Just like the process of coming up with a topic to talk with someone about.
Yeah, like no one ever really wants to talk about the specifics of what filmmaking is. They always talk in generalizations, and that's what I can't do. Is just like
Broadly,
You
you want to talk about the mise en scène, like this scene. I wanted to get this in there.
yeah, like I had to put this layer on this layer and like cut here. It's just to give this effect. Like no one ever talks about that. It's usually just like, hey, I liked your movie, or
Thanks.
yeah. And that's how it was in like college. You know, we do formal critiques, and they come around to my movie and be like, "It was good." Like, any specifics you got for me, so I can learn to do better, or and they'd be like, "No, it was good."
It's a good movie.
Are you sure? There's nothing at all that could have been improved upon.
You don't have any notes.
No notes, like change of color on the fonts, anything. Nope, it was good. All right, well, I guess I'm already ready to go. I should just graduate right now.
Give me the diploma.
Yeah, it's always frustrating.
Where'd you go to school?
Art Institute of Colorado.
Oh.
So I learned TV more than film, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you have another project in the works right now? Besides,
Why are we interviewing me? Like, you were supposed to be interviewing you.
I've talked for 2 days already.
You didn't find anything else about Con except for the oil and gas?
I'm just to be honest, this place is boring. I just came here because it's free to do. What I'm trying to do as a filmmaker is figure out niche markets, and I'm just trying to break down what's happening here. Like, why do certain people like certain things so much? I'm just trying. Like, this is more of like a sociology experiment for
You're
myself.
getting the psychology of your
psychology.
audience. Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out what makes people tick. What makes people want to buy stuff? Why?
exactly.
Why? And then I'm thinking about Stan Lee. Like, that guy has been working and making things forever. He's an old man, and his stuff's popular. It probably wasn't at first, but as he kept doing his craft, it kept growing. And like, look what it's growing. And like, it just goes to show you, if you keep working on your stuff, and you see like the small comics over there, and the people, I hope they keep making their stuff, because if you keep working on it after a long period of time, you could be that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, it's not only, if you look at these things like, oh yeah, it's a bunch of nerds going around, but like, no, these people have been working hard to bring these people this kind of entertainment.
Yeah,
And it
all
just-
these artists here, like in Artist Alley, like I go around and see like there's some tables that just have a ton of people in front of them, and then I feel bad, like there's a table like right next to them, they're just completely empty.
You're just quiet,
and
yeah.
They do obviously have good work too, but there's just something about it, like the other one has that piece that connected with an audience.
And what is that?
And
Is
what
what
is
I'm
that
trying
piece?
to figure
Yeah.
out what that is, and I don't have it. I think
There's a lot of people who reproduce like existing things, like the My Little Ponies and the Ninja Turtle stuff, like that's an easy grab.
But
But there's
then how did
people
My
doing
Little-
original work.
How My Little Ponies catch on? Like that shit drives me crazy. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Well, obviously there's the new show, so that helps. But
But like the brony culture, like it's cool. I think it's hilarious. But like, how does that evolve? And that's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to dissect.
what about cute little ponies connected to those men?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just the cuteness, probably.
I guess there's a certain level of like the spastic humor. I guess is interesting. But
See, I'm a Pokemon fan. I think the only thing I really dig here is Pokemon. I love Pokemon. I want to make the first live-action Pokemon movie someday.
Yeah.
I've been playing Red version and writing it, and like getting like you know how you would read a book and write the screenplay.
Fan fiction.
And playing the game and writing the whole thing.
Poca fiction.
I'm making Poke fiction, but I want to sell
Yeah,
it.
we're-
I want to make it a real thing.
Right on. Yeah, in high school, like Pikachu was my jam.
Dude, Pikachu. Oh man, Muck is cool. I always thought he
Oh.
was funny looking.
I should send you my Slave Pikachu commercial.
Oh yes, please. I want to make like the Pokemon movie like very human, like animal rights, like the Poke rights activist, and like is it cool to fight? And the guy's kind of going through the problems of that.
Sounds a little bit like the Ted 2 plot. Like Ted, the teddy bear, he's fighting for like his civil rights. To
Really?
be a recognized like human being.
That's awesome.
So do the Pokemon version of that.
Dude, yeah. And it's like I think the ones that like really connect people are like they're funny too. Like these comics, like some have like funny stuff. I also think it's funny that like some booths are just like hot girls taking pictures of themselves in different costumes and selling those.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
And that's something I'll never be able to do.
No, we could.
I'll never have that body.
Dude, what if I had a sex magic booth here?
Oh my. Oh.
I have a lot of sweet booths ideas that I'll bring. How much does it cost? A lot, or do you like get a vendor's license?
Well,
Do we do the schematics? Can we tell this, or does it give away the secrets, kind of like magic tricks?
no, I mean they openly publish the rates on the site. So like merchants, I think like depending on the size of your booth, it's like upwards of $1,000.
Good googly movie.
And it goes up every year because it's so popular. And the artist, I think artist table is like $300 at the bare minimum. But as media, like they just give us this whole section, Podcast Peak, for free.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, I need to get my own podcast. I've always wanted one, but I just don't have the time.
I know. You sent me,
I sent you cover art, sent you stuff and everything.
and then you did one episode, and that was it.
Yeah, the Lost Lonely One episode. I had a couple episodes with my friend, and he was in the Navy. He was a Navy officer, and he told me a bunch of secrets about 9/11. I was like, I can't put this shit up there. He was like, I saw the transcripts and like all sorts of stuff.
Oh shit!
So I was like, I can't have this to be my first episode. I'm going to get killed. I'm going to get
I
that
know.
Secret Service on me.
CIA is gonna come after you.
So I deleted that sucker.
But in general, can you say like inside job?
Inside job. No, not inside job, but okay. Well, I'll say what he told me that he saw the thing that said, you know, the Flight 93 that went down in the
Pennsylvania?
it was going towards the White House,
Oh, yeah.
and fighter jets shot it down.
Oh, wow.
That's what he told me. Like shots fired, a target acquired, target down.
You heard it here, folks.
Dude, yeah.
Exclusive.
Oh
We're in
shit,
this
dude, I'm
podcast.
so scared now. Do you think anything will happen to me?
If it happens to you, it's going to happen to me
It's
too.
not even true that I know of. This is an allegedly dude telling me.
I'll just bleep this part out. This isn't live, so
Oh,
I
you should
can pick
bleep
it up.
out. You should bleep out. I said his name again. You should bleep out the name. Okay,
Yeah,
just bleep out the name.
Yeah.
That would be
And the
funny.
information, just to be safe.
No, keep the information,
Okay.
but bleep the name out.
Okay.
Because I don't know if it's true or not. I didn't see the papers. This is allegedly. This is me. You know, steel doesn't burn black helicopters. I'm not that. I don't think about that stuff. But this is allegedly a story he told me, and I was like, I don't want to have my name tied to this for my
Gotcha.
first episode of Matty Cast. But I want to do one with Zeist called Beauty and the Zeist.
Oh, yeah,
With-
you're telling me about
with
this.
me and Zeist.
Hell yeah.
And it's like some sort of love story. I help him find love. I'm gonna help Zeist. Just what we did right now. I'm gonna like vigorously do that to Zeistman.
You're going to teach Zeus magic.
We should shout out to my boy Zeistman right now.
Hey, Zach. How you doing?
Hi Zach.
Thanks for posting more articles for us.
Zach's writing's really good.
Yeah.
I love reading this stuff.
I haven't been able to read too in depth, but like I've read a little bit of it.
His new
Yeah.
Clint Eastwood series is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I admire him as a film watcher to be able to like watch the movie and then actually like watch it and then write about it. Like he writes about things. Like he's always learning and expanding his film knowledge, and I admire that. He like inspires me to like research a director, watch all his films, and then write about it and see what information I retain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to write an article, but I'll write like a diary entry about every movie I watch.
Really?
My pretty diary entry. Yeah. I mean, it's good to do. It like helps you like what you liked about it. Just like this, like I'm going to write about what I thought about these people. Not in a negative way, but like what I thought about that kind of psychology of why these things work.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm always going to see movies and then forgetting them like a week later, but like that's what the whole photo project was about. Was like, yeah, it was my version of a diary. It was like trying to remember, like, if I go back and look at the picture or the video, will I remember what happened?
Did you do a photo a day?
I did a photo a day and 2 seconds of video a day.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
For 365 days.
Wow.
But,
did you start on New Year's or you just...
I started on New Year's.
Cool.
2 years ago I did it, but I started like in April, so it went around back to April. But this last time around I started on New Year's, so it started and then ended on 2015 New Year's.
That's awesome.
And so yeah, now I got to like not look at it and then come back like next year and see if I can remember what happened
that day.
Based on just by looking at the visuals, see if I can remember the memories and stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea.
So we'll see. It's like my version of a yearbook, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it. It is a yearbook, like literally a yearbook. Nice, man.
Right on.
Alrighty, let's wrap this sucker up.
Right on. Thanks, Matty, for
reporting
reporting 3 days
Dude,
of Denver Comic Con greatness and
just poor reporting. I would never be good in the media.
No, we learned some good stuff. We learned some secrets about the government. We learned about magic. We learned about steampunk oil and gas. Like this is informative stuff.
They're not. Steam is not associated with oil and gas. Apparently, I think they're in cahoots somehow.
I think the processing of oil and gas does create steam.
There we go.
Yeah, in some kind of ancillary function.
They're always dirty. Like there is oil and gas everywhere, though. The steampunk people in airships. Oh God,
that's true. Maybe I'm just talking my ass.
I'm having an identity crisis here. At
we should
this
probably
place.
do some research.
Oh God.
And those steampunk people have walked by the booth, so we just grab them and ask them, like, "Hey, is there oil and gas in what you do?"
Oh yeah, we got no one.
Nobody. I see Spider-Man, Magneto.
Is that guy steampunky?
No, he's from Guardians of the Galaxy. Star-Lord. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had.
He's all science and magic.
We had R2D2 come by for an interview in this segment too.
Is R2D2 steampunk?
I don't think so. He looked like he ran on wires.
He needs I think just for steampunk, he has to have like an air diaphragm and like a furnace.
I do admire the head crabs. I think that's a funny costume from Half-Life. You ever played that game?
No, I haven't. But you should run up to that kid and tell me he has crabs.
You got crabs, kid. Oh, it's a hat. God, I gotta get me one of Dims.
All right, I'm gonna let you go to the bathroom.
Thank you, Brad.
I don't think any steampunk people are walking by anytime soon. So.
No, but
anyway.
I love you, real nerds.
Yep, love you too, Matty.
Thank you for listening to this exclusive Real Nerds interview at Denver Comic Con 2015, and we'll see you next year. Visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com. You can tweet us at real_nerds. You can email us even, realnerds@gmail.com. Like us on Facebook. Hey, stream us on Stitcher. You want to call us? 720-6nerds5. And download us on iTunes. Just search Real Nerds. Thank you, Joe Kempter, for the wonderful voiceover, and also Spark Mandrill for the wonderful late-night jazz smooth sounds of movies. You can find him on SoundCloud. This has been a Nebulous Visions production.